Hi everyone, welcome to the Honish Report. My name is lee-honish. Welcome back from vacation/hiatus for me and for all of you. We're back to our regularly programmed broadcast for those of you who listen on a regular basis. To catch you up, at the end of March was the Monster Marketing Summit. I hope for some of you, you had a chance to come out and spend the entire day and learn marketing along with some of my coaching students. Followed after that, I think we did 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks of however many weeks of speakers we had from the event. And now we're going to segue back into discussions about current events, topics, interviews, things of that nature. So if this is your first episode with the Honish Report, subscribe, iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, any of those. Or you can just type in Honish Report and find the latest episode. HonishReport.com will find you. It's available on iTunes and iHeart, depending on which media you use. All right, so let's talk about today. For those of you that are longtime listeners, you guys know that I actually do this quite frequently, which is take an excerpt from a coaching call. So I took yesterday's coaching call. I'm not going to chop it up to the exact points, so some of it might be slightly confusing. It's only about 30 minutes of audio. I got into a discussion with David Bartels of Home Loan Advocates. Home Loan Advocates is one of our strategic partners. More importantly, David Bartels is one of our coaches. They specialized in distressed property solutions. If you listen to the show, you know that I tell everybody to focus on distressed properties, people who've missed payments, because they're the easiest listings to get. Right? Simple enough. So, as always, David joins me on this coaching call, and we get into a discussion of what household debt means and where we are in the current marketplace. David is a broker out in the Conejo Valley. He's one of the top producers in that valley, his production and so forth. Plus, he's one of the last, and he's certainly one, without a doubt, the largest short sale negotiation platforms. So, if you need help with somebody who's missed a payment, give David a call at Home Loan Advocates at 805-413-8000. After a brief commercial for Monster Marketing, we will be right back with an excerpt from my coaching call where we discuss sort of the current climate and behaviors of people buying. Is there funny money out on the market? Is there too much debt? And a couple questions if you're an existing coaching student or you've been watching the webinar. A little bit of talk about Monster Marketing and door conversion. So all of that is available over the next 30 minutes. So I appreciate all of you listening. Here's a word from the sponsor, me, on Monster Marketing, and then we'll come right back and I'll give you about 30 minutes of coaching. Thanks for listening.
Are you a real estate agent, realtor, investor, or are you in the real estate business and you need new listings and deals? We have a solution for you, and that solution has guaranteed results. How much would you pay to get face-to-face with a homeowner that wants to sell their home? What if you also got their email address and daytime phone number? And what if this homeowner also scheduled you to come to their door at a set time to meet with you? Sound too good to be true? It isn't. And it is 100% guaranteed for you to meet face-to-face with a real homeowner who really needs to sell their home. Not only will you get this remarkable contact system and its 100% guarantee, at no additional charge, you will get weekly coaching, documents, and training on how to get that homeowner and convert them into a new listing. When you purchase, you'll also get a one-on-one walkthrough so that you can start using the system today. Visit www.thelistingmonster.com. That's www.thelistingmonster.com. Or call Diana Ortiz at 213-706-0040. Stop wasting time the old way. Use a Monster and get actual results today.
Welcome to the Honish Report, hosted by lee-honish. The Honish Report is a look at the real estate market and creating effective marketing plans for realtors or investors to get new listings and deals. Your host, lee-honish, has over 20 years of experience in real estate, banking, and marketing. Over the last 6 years, Lee has developed cutting-edge marketing and was named one of the most innovative marketers in America. With over 1 million views, Lee continues to be an advocate for the entire real estate community. Enjoy today's show.
Desire to get loan modifications. They're looking for the loan modification in the mail, David. I think that's what makes that one data type stand out above all the others.
Well, I just don't know. I mean, this is quite an unusual problem. So that's why when James and I meet, the first thing I'll do is we'll look at a script, we'll look at his data, and then we'll look at the demographics. The only time I've ever seen low response or high rejects were in very high end demographics, where where they just have resources. So we do know that from experience that the higher the home price, the lower the response rate, and that may also correlate into a higher rejection rate. But I mean, it doesn't mean it doesn't work. I mean, I've got it certainly works. Just the response rates are just a little lower. That's all.
Trust me, as for all of, and I know we have a lot of new people on this call. I know that there's a certain level of frustration, and you get signed up for the monster, and you want immediate results. I can guarantee that the normal immediate result is getting face-to-face. The trick is fine-tuning it so that you are getting immediate listings. We get them here in our house, so I don't know any reason. James said, I'll call you today or tomorrow. I use Property Radar. I will not give up. I understand that it's numbers game. I don't agree with that statement, James. I don't agree that getting face-to-face is a numbers game. I'm just telling you mathematically. We get a lot of appointments here. And I'm kind of with David on a couple of thoughts, which is extreme high ends and extreme low ends don't seem to perform all that well. That's not to say that they don't respond, that they do. It's median to lower median price seems to be the sweet spot for the product. I've had success here personally with both NODs and notice of sales, and what limited tagging we do in Orange County and our little niche here in the San Gabriel Valley. And the reason I tell you that is I also check other areas to make sure that the monster works. Like when I'm in San Diego, I'll drop tags. James, I would ask you're getting the responses, but they're all declining the packet. There was no changes to the scripts whatsoever. That's just really strange. It just really is. It's abnormal beyond words. I would say that. What's new with you, David? Nobody else is writing any questions.
Oh, really? Well, we're busy as can be. I can't even begin. I'm overwhelmed busy.
Well, that's
so. I hope everybody else is. I mean, I don't know if it's just the season or it's the culmination of all of our marketing or our relentless consistency. I don't know what it is. I can just tell you that I'm overwhelmed. I am not complaining. I feel blessed, with success. But this is a good time to be in the real estate market, at least for us, and I think for everybody else. I think the universe is really aligned. They said the data that I've been reading is that the selling season started a little late this year. We normally see a pop, mid to end January, beginning of February, and we didn't really see that until the end of March, this year. But they're saying that it's going to be extended, and no one really understands why the season was pushed back. We're going to have the same season in terms of the amount of time. It just got started a month late for some reason. So I don't know, but I'm excited.
Are you?
I am.
You should be. I mean, we're excited here. I mean, we're for those following along who know that we started our first monster cycle in February, I think, picked up 4 listings. The first of those deals closed. And that was with both ends of the deal. It was a pretty good deal. That's an exceptionally good deal. I am hard pressed, and I'll say this because the monster is kind of selling okay right now for new students, and we have a few of them on the call, and I appreciate you guys. Part of me wants to turn all of my attention into real estate. Getting both ends of the deal seems to be the easy part of the transaction. What am I missing about not getting both ends or putting the investor on the deal and maximizing each deal, David? I mean, it seems like a no-brainer in this market.
Well, I mean, that's a no-brainer during any market. I mean, if you,
Right.
I mean, my goal is to, in my office, we have, we use nomenclature called single, double, triple,
Right.
home run, grand slam. And those correlate to how many ways that we get paid on the transaction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so
I want to know about the
into
Grand Slam. I can figure all the other ones out.
well, the Grand Slam is. I'll tell you what goes into the Grand
Okay.
Slam. We list it.
Yep.
We list the property. We sell the property.
Okay.
Okay. We represent. So we represent the seller. We represent the buyer. We negotiate the transaction. We get escrow. That's 4, and then we relist it for the investor.
That's a Grand Slam, all right.
So we sell it again. And so I have one that I'm on right now. I did it a short sale. In fact, I just got an email that's closing the 10th of next week, or the 10th, so a week from today. And we got it from a tag. We listed the property. We represented the buyer. We got the negotiation fee. We did the escrow, and then we and then the guy relisted it. And now we've sold it and now we represent the buyer on the next transaction. So we're getting paid, and we're representing and we got the escrow. So we're getting paid 7 times on this transaction in less than a year.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That is the only way to go. Yeah, for us, we don't quite go that far at Team Diana Realty. Team Diana Realty is flip it to Robert and get all that. Robert rehabs it with our money, and then Robert relists it with Team Diana, and Lee makes no money. Somehow, in our Grand Slam, I still don't get a new card. I don't get money. Like, there's no Lee check. There's no Lee check. But yeah, our it's just so all of you know how our place works. We work with Robert. I should probably get Robert on here for all of you guys again. In the near future. He's probably the friendliest of all the investors we have. And he's got plenty of money. So does David. That's why you guys should all give your deals to David as well. But so she ties up the front. There's one that she's apparently not taking a commission and splitting the profit with Robert. Again, no Lee check in the mail on that one either. I don't, this is a bad deal for me, David.
Well, Robert's good because he'll get paid either commission or 50% of the deal, whichever is greater.
Yeah, it's a great deal. And then she gets the turn on the back end of that deal, and probably pick up more money for her, not me. What is her money is her money. What is your? Yeah, Donald's got it right. What is her money is her money. What is your money is her money. That is welcome to Diana Realty. As I work on her marketing. Yes, I would agree with that statement. I saw the check from the last deal, but it had no bearing on my life whatsoever. None. And I closed 15 monsters that month. And that one transaction did a lot better than 15 monsters, David. A lot.
I have no doubt.
Yeah, good for her. I have an investor deal coming in a month or so. Can you give me Robert's contact information? Moby, I'm going to make it even simpler for you. Go to, you're here in Southern California, correct? So first of all, you're just going to give it to David. He's going to process it. I know it might not need a short sale, but you'll need escrow and competent people to stop the sale. That's why you should call Home Loan Advocates. That's Home Loan Advocates. Just ask for David or Davis. You're set. What do you consider median? 2 to 300,000 or 3 to 400,000? It depends on the area. Like if I'm talking Vista in San Marcos, I would like the 3, 4, 5, 6 range. There are multi-million-dollar homes in North County, San Diego. It is my experience that those homes have not responded well. I created the monster in Oceanside, and remarkably, I have never gotten a beach